Welcome to another episode of the History of Image podcast, where we dive into the fascinating origins of everything that shapes our ideal image. From traditional etiquette to our body language, we will explore their emergence and evolution throughout the years. I'm your host, Sonia Dubey, India's first certified image professional and the founder of the Indian School of Image Management. Today, we are immersing ourselves in a timeless symbol of style, sophistication, and personal branding, the suit. Let's dive right in. The suit, a quintessential piece of attire that has graced the shoulder of countless individuals, is more than just clothing. It's a statement, a symbol of style, sophistication, and power. A well fitted suit can convey confidence, professionalism, and a sense of self assuredness, making it indispensable asset in the world of personal branding. But the significance of the suit goes beyond more aesthetics. It's a reflection of the cultural and societal changes that have unfolded over the centuries. From its modest origins in the early 17th century to its evolution into a versatile and diverse wardrobe staple in the 21st century, the suit has adapted to mirror the shifting sands of fashion, politics, and social norms. Let's dive a little deeper into the origin of suits. In our exploration of the history of suit, we cannot overlook the profound influence of Beau Brummel, a prototypical gentleman in the 19th century England. Before Brummel's emergence on the fashion scene, menswear was heavily influenced by the opulence of the French court, with clothing adorned in heavily embroidered fabrics like velvet, knee breeches, and stockings. However, Beau Brummel arrived like a breath of fresh air, revolutionizing the world of men's attire. He swept away the extravagance and ornamentation, replacing it with a more understated yet refined style. Brummel introduced long trousers worn with boots and a coat that featured clean lines and minimal ornamentation. As we step into the Victorian era, spanning from 1837 to 1901, we witness another pivotal chapter into the evolution of the suit. During this time, the primary garment that adorned a man's form was the frock coat. This coat, quite reminiscent of the modern overcoats, was typical black in color and possessed a single vent at the back, providing it with a classic and elegant appearance. But as the Victorian era progressed, the frock coat underwent a transformation, essentially splitting into two distinct elements. On one hand, we have the morning coat, which retained the tails of the frock coat. On the other hand, the lounge suit emerged, shedding those tails and embracing a more contemporary look. As we step into the first decade of the 1900s, a period known as the Edwardian era, the lounge suit we have come to know and admired continued to reign supreme. During this period, central heating as we know it today was practically non existent. Instead, people relied on other means to keep warm. Suits had to do more than simply clothe, they were barriers against the elements. Because of this, the city suit was typically tailored out of darker colored fabric, a practical choice to combat the daily challenges of city life. The aftermath of the World War I had a profound influence on men's fashion as the suit embraced a military inspired aesthetics. However, the 1920s also witnessed the early emergence of the drape suit, a precursor to more relaxed and flowing style. These suits featured more fabric in the chest and the trousers were cut a little wider, hinting at the change to come. High rise pants combined with jacket cut quite tightly in the beginning of the decade, created a striking visual illusion. Longer legs and a pronounced waistline, a signature of the era's style. Because the 1920s were all about rebellion and exuberance, suiting material underwent a dramatic transformation. There was more style, more flash, more colors, an explosion of patterns. Suits became vibrant, reflecting the spirit of the jazz age. And it wasn't just the suit, it was the accessories too. Picture pocket squares and shirt adorned with collar pins, breaking away from the tradition of dark muted suits without bold patterns. The 1930s were defined by the drape cut, a style that exuded elegance and sophistication. Picture a suit with a heavy drape cut, broad shoulders, and a lot of waist suppression. The trousers, high rise and cut full, tapered slightly towards the shoes. The 1940s brought a wave of minimalism, a reflection of the times. The grey flannel suit became the embodiment of professional everyday wear. It wasn't double breasted, it was single breasted with narrow lapels. The trousers, trimmed and without cuffs, were a conscious effort to conserve fabric, an expression of austerity. But in every era of change, there's always a rebellion. Enter the zoot suit, the emblem of defiance and rebellion within the counterculture, particularly in African American and Mexican communities. The 1950s was an era of transformation, a return to the style of yesteryears. Pleated pants became a symbol of comfort and freedom of movement, a timeless choice that remains relevant even today. As we stepped out of the shadows of war, the need for functionality and comfort took center stage. The West, in a three-piece suit, continued its decline, mirroring the establishment of central heating, a sign of progress and modernization. Now let's fast forward to the 1960s, an era where the style of the 50s extended its influence over the world of suits. The suits of this period clung closely to the body, maintaining some shoulder padding for a sophisticated edge. Trousers remained narrow, tapering towards the ankle and cut short to ensure no break was visible on the shoe. The 70s were a kaleidoscope of colors and styles. Suits, though still relatively tight, flaunted oversized lapels, captivating with their audacious flair. Pants took on a life of their own, flaring dramatically, making a bold fashion statement. But there was an intriguing twist in the 70s, the return of the three-piece suit, brought forth for a more casual and relaxed version. But the 90s were a different story altogether. It was a low point for the suit, where fashion seemed to take all the unfavorable aspects of the 80s suit, accentuating them and making them even more extravagant. The 90s suits' single breasted jackets featured 3 or sometimes even 4 buttons, while double breasted ones boasted 6 buttons with only the very bottom one buttoned. Now that we have understood the history of suits, let's explore the type of suits suitable for different occasions. Whether you are stepping into a wedding, gearing up for a crucial job interview, or attending a corporate function, the suit takes center stage. A one-piece suit comprising a matching suit jacket and trousers when paired with a collared shirt, a necktie, and formal shoes exudes professionalism. Many connoisseurs of suit often gravitate towards bespoke one-piece suits. If there's one suit that reigns supreme in the world of men's fashion, it's the classic two-piece suit. This timeless combination of suit and trouser has earned a place in wardrobe across the globe. Whether you are preparing for a professional meeting or stepping out for a dinner in the night, the two-piece suit is a symbol of well-dressed chic. The waistcoat has emerged as a fashion statement for gentlemen of all shapes and sizes, and it's adaptable for various occasions, be it social gathering or corporate events. Tucked beneath a dapper suit jacket or worn alone with a jeans and a button-up shirt, it's versatile addition to your wardrobe. And then there are tuxedos, the epitome of elegance and sophistication. Often seen in black or midnight blue, tuxedos are embodiment of refinement. Tuxedos comes in various colors, styles and cuts, making them suitable for a range of occasions. Whether you're attending a business meeting, an evening party, or a grand wedding event, a tuxedo can be your ticket to sartorial excellence. From the versatility of one-piece suit to the timeless charm of two pieces, the sophistication of three pieces, and the sheer elegance of tuxedos, the world of men's suit offer a plethora of options. Each suit tells its own story, allowing men to express their style in unique ways. Thank you everyone for joining me in today's episode, where we dived into the fascinating world of suits, exploring their rich history and the various types of suit for different occasions. Stay tuned for our upcoming episode where we will continue our journey through the realms of history and tradition of image. To stay updated, don't forget to follow us on social media using the link provided in the episode description. This is your host, Sonia Dubey Diwan, signing off. Until then, take care and see you next time. Remember, image matters.